Good day, family, and welcome to today's episode of the Market Compass. Our forex focus is going to be on the USDJPY. All right, so I remember early this week in the previous video on the USDJPY breakdown, I called out for potential sell to buy situation. All right, but let's keep an eyes. I really want to see USDJPY sell to some very good points of interest that we had before we start seeing some bullish price action for several reasons. And overall on the dollar, we are bullish. Overall on the JPY, we are bearish. So it's going to make sense to see the USDJPY buy overall. All right, so I'm looking at a very, very strong buying situation on the USDJPY. And I remember marking out this point of interest for us, which is this particular range and this highs, keeping an eye now on this imbalance that is here or this imbalance that is here. But preferably, I doubt if the USDJPY is going to trade all the way to these lows. I would want to pay attention to the imbalance here for a bullish continuation on the USDJPY. All right, so having said that, if you come down to the 4 hours, although you can wait for evidence on the 1 hour time frame, no doubt, because based on time frame price correlation, you have that situation of 1 hour time frame analysis, 4 hours time frame evidence, or daily time frame analysis, 1 hour time frame evidence. So now this imbalance was drawn from the daily time frame. So if at all there is a time frame to wait for that clean evidence from, the best time frame will actually be the 1 hour time frame. But looking at the way the JPYs are moving, the best time frame I want to wait is for the 4 hours. On the 1 hour time frame itself, we've already gotten that shift in structure. All right, we've gotten that break of structure right here, even the second wave break, and potentially we might get a third wave, and then maybe start looking for that bullish price action. The best play and the best bet for me is going to see that break on the 4 hours time frame. Okay, yes, no doubt we've gotten this 4 hours engulfing candle, but then it's not enough for me yet to play. All right, if at all we're going to take this engulfing candle, I will really need to see the price create a low, probably, or this low that it has created, then give us a new low and a new high. If they give us a new low and a new high, a new low and a new high, then I can now consider to begin to look for my continuation setup all the way to the upside, all right, to buy this particular asset. If not, I would want to see them come below this low, give us a clear 4 hour shift in structure before I engage. All right, so I'm heavily bullish on the USDJPY, and I'm speculating that we might get that USDJPY buys from tomorrow being Wednesday into Friday. Remember, we have news, red folder news tomorrow on the US dollar. We also have on Thursday. We also have on Friday the FOMC. So some potential crazy price action on the USDJPY is what we're going to get. So I'm really anticipating that we will get these buys. So like I said, the 1 hour has given us that evidence. If you want to, if you don't mind, you can also consider, maybe if you want to play this and just go to rest. A 30 pips SL is usually what I would like to use on a JPY asset. So 30 pips SL is somewhere around here, which is just slightly below the lows that was created, and you can swing it as much as you want. All right, so you can consider this particular play. But then let me say this markup. Like I said, preferably before I will take, I like enough confirmation. It's not as if I will hesitate so much before executing. No, but I just want all the indices to be right before I execute. I don't just want to execute blindly because of the nature of risk that I use. All right, so I need that 4 hours confirmation. I need that 4 hours evidence before I engage on this USDJPY trade. All right, so that will be all from my analysis on the USDJPY. Just keep on following this channel, and then we're going to be, as I continue releasing breakdowns on different assets that I trade, basically around the USDJPY, GBP-JPY, Euro USD, GBP USD, the DXY, and then the US30. All right, so if you have any questions regarding this video, feel free to drop them in the comment section. And I have a free Telegram community of traders also, so the link is going to be dropped in the description box. You can always join. And if you found value in this particular video, don't fail to hit that like and subscribe button, and do also share with your friends. Okay, so see you guys on the next one. Shalom.